We take, I believe it's New Hampshire. I think one representative is representing like 20,000 people.
Let's just take, for instance, the Senate race.
Mm-hmm.
In office, I
Right.
will be representing 995,000 people.
You can't do it.
And I say to myself that how am I going to ever reach all those people, all my constituents? There's absolutely no way in the world that I will ever make contact
That's
with it.
why.
So there has got to be some other type of solution.
And this is why we're saying we need to put something on the ballot whereby we increase the representation and bring the money down. For example, New Hampshire, every elected official, all the constituents have the personal phone number of their representative. If that person acts up, he's out of office. They're only getting $100 a year. I'm not saying to bring you down to $100 a year. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is it should be part-time legislators, and there should be no more than one representative, more than 30,000 people, and that's more than enough.
Well, you know what, maybe to better serve, maybe what we should probably do, like for instance, in the state senate, instead of having 40 representatives, maybe we should increase to maybe 300 representatives.
I more than that.
And, you know, there's got to be more equal representation
Right.
based on the number of population of people that we have. We're not even at 10%. So
Right.
we need more legislators in there and open that up.
And I think that we also need to have it whereby they're part-time. We don't need people up there 5 days a week or 4 days after bills. They have nothing to do. Why do you need somebody making bills 5 days a week? It doesn't make sense. And to me, personally speaking, I think half the bills that they're creating are putting the boots to the people. So I like to see this, first and foremost. I just like to see whereby we do something with this prison industrial complex situation. We do something about the lack of representation. And I like to see whereby we begin to get them kicked out because we continue to keep the same
Status quo.
yeah,
Politicians.
and then we, right, and expect a different result. And one more thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let her have it. My sister Shirley, she talked about jobs. Right now, we're gonna be going next door where we have jobs, in this area where we have them. If it's not the federal, it's the state, or it's the local government that are finding ways to close down businesses. We can't blame the White House. We can't always blame the state. A lot of things are local. We need to go and speak to the city in regards to why are you taking away jobs? This is the problem. We talk, but we're not moving. We got to get up and move.
Education. There's a lot of money that is taken from this education for our children, for everybody's children. The education, since I had education, is so different. It seems like our kids are not even want to be in school anymore. They just drop out, don't have a job, and they feel like they're not worth anything. I feel that if the government would come in and fill their shoes and see what the kids are going through in the schools, that they will understand how they feel, what they need to teach our kids to prepare them for what life is, because right now they're not even teaching the kids what life is all about. And when they get out of school, do they have a job? No, they usually don't have no job at all.
Listening, you said the government should come into the schools to see what they're teaching. My question, I'm just asking, why can't we the people get up and demand everything is local? Why can't we go and get these parents off of their duffs and we begin to make a sense? This is why this is so important. We're gonna be the women that's gonna go out there to make the difference. I'm not gonna wait for the government. We do it.
Why I say the government, because I want them to come in, because they're the one that gives us the money for these schools.
But they also take it away.
But yes, they
And
do.
so they've had
Yes, they
pattern and
do.
practice
That's
of
right.
taking away funds from the schools.
Yes,
And I'll
that's
give you an
correct.
example from Prop 98 monies in the year 2008. The state took $16 billion from educational funds. And in that same year, they laid off 17,000 teachers. And then for fiscal 2010, 2011, under redevelopment funds, the state took billion.
Correct.
So $21 billion has been taken from education. And what they do is they shift, when I say they, I'm speaking of the state of California. They will borrow, they will shift, they will transfer, and they never put the money back. And so then that goes back to why we have children who are not graduating, because the teachers are not they're not receiving the proper tools.
Correct.
I mean, I know
That
of
is
some
true.
schools
That's true.
where they're having to, rather than purchase, and when I was in school, we always had fresh new books.
Oh yes, every year.
Fresh new books.
Now you look at some of these books,
copies.
and they're being 10 years down the
Well,
line.
then let's do this, girls. Let's get on the bus and get other women to go to Sacramento. This is why we're here. We are going to do something.
It goes back to the district, going back to the school boards, talking to the school board districts of how we, as the California Women's Think Tank, can help the schools. You know, even with me running in this particular race, you know, I'm already thinking of ways, how can I help to reform the public educational system? One of my biggest key things is to prohibit, introduce legislation that prohibits the state from ever borrowing, shifting, or diverting educational funds.
That'd
You
be
have
good.
to start there.
That'd be very good.
We'll start.
I agree with that.
Explain this to me. What happens to all this money that goes to the lottery? I buy lottery tickets all the time.
haven't seen it either.
I support the lottery, so the lottery will support the schools. And when we don't have books, something is wrong. I spend my fair share.
I don't think that lottery money is getting to the school.
I don't know where it's going
A
myself.
percentage is, but not the percentage we were told.
And so that's why we, as California Women Think Tank, we can go out and research that. We can hold the state accountable. Where are the funds? And there's different ways to research that through the Public Records Act request.
If you call KFI, they already know. I've heard it.
Okay.
Bill Handel on the law.
Oh, okay.
But you know what, ladies? Now, we always have to keep in mind that great Civil War was started from taxation without representation.
Yeah.
This is a fight. If you open the can,
You
the
gotta
worms,
fight it
you
all
gotta
the way.
fight it all the way.
Okay.
And this is what I'm saying. I think this is excellent. I think we can do it. I think somebody has to take the stand, and I think we can do this thing. We sit here.
And I think we can't just do it alone. We have to also get the parents involved.
That's right.
The
Yes.
parents have got to get involved as well. And they can easily get involved with the California Women's Think Tank.
And we
Yes.
got to educate them how they can get involved, because there's a lot of parents that do not know what they can do and how to get involved in
Oh,
it.
you forgot. Once we begin our sequel, we'll have a talk show where they can call in. So any concern, we can hear you, you call in. If it's of great urgency, we'll be there. This is what we're here to do, like an advocacy group to the public on all matters. But I do want to say something with an underscore. Even though we're the California Women's Think Tank, we're helping everybody. We're not excluding men. We're just saying we want people to know what women are thinking as well. Even though we know the women have the money because it's more of us, it's just a few men are the ones in power. And it's time for us to take it back.
The women we are the majority, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's true. But I think it's going to be really, really interesting. But the only thing I have to say to you is, once that phone starts to ring, that's your baby.
Better be picking it up.
I can hold your sign up and tell you this, but as far as taking the mic, no.
Yes.
And one of the things, okay, so what we can do from there, we can go out there for a minute and show this is what we'll be doing. Things like this, bringing jobs back in the community, so they can kind of get a feel as to what we're trying to do.
Good.
Did you bring your helmet?
You know what?
My name is Star Moffitt, and I'm running for state senate within the 21st district.
Hi, my name is Shirley Kendricks, and I'm just a lady in the circle.
Hi, I'm Shirley Moore, and we're here to do a whole lot of work for the public. We love you, and I wish you the 3 Ps: peace, protection, and prosperity.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Richards, and I'm here to support my woman's.
Try it again.
Your woman.
Okay.
Good. Well, do it all over again.
We'll cut that one out.
Okay, well, let's get the last one.
You're blushing now.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Anderson. I'm the director here at the Cooper Regional History Museum in downtown Upland. My interest lies in educating the children in a few areas that the general public, the schools really don't offer, such as cultural things. We offer classes in music. We will be offering music.
History.
History, of course, local history, and the early Indians, the
Science.
pioneers, science. A lot of the schools are cutting those things out or cutting them down. And so we offer that for our summer sessions and perhaps even for Saturdays. And my personal interest here, I'm not as politically oriented as you would like me to be, but we are interested in the small towns remaining open, alive, viable. We don't want to see the places leave because larger conglomerates have bought them out, which we have seen happen over and over again. So we like to keep the hometown spirit here.
And you have a beautiful museum here.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Richards, and I'm here to support the California Women Think Tank.
Hello, everyone. My name is Star Moffett, and I'm running for state senate within the 21st district.
We're doing closing.
And it shouldn't
Yeah, Shirley should be here.
Shirley, you need to. Thanks for joining us this evening, the California Women's Think Tank. We want to thank Star Moffett for being here with us this evening, Shirley Raven Moore, Dr. Shirley Raven Moore, Evelyn and Marilyn from the Cooper Museum.